and further away. Now, he wasn't quite the star player that he often is in the recent showdown. He was going to see if he could try and get the lead in. Doki, I mean, he telegraphed his intention with that doorway. He comes back in, and the first body that he removes being used is going to be something that he's probably smiling about. But Alamau against Shaiko instantly pulls the favor back into the 4 versus 4. Bride slips their way in, but you swung a little early there, Virtue. They could still see you. Benja gets Shaiko, Solotov gets Benja, and this is exactly...
Uno digging in deeper into the actual kitchen, seizing the opportunity to take that ground. And as Bride starting to fire back, is actually the verticality that comes into haunt them. Doki now trying to retake that verticality as well. He sees the drone being flicked between. He misses the first opportunity, will get it on the second try. Knows that plant is happening as he drops right through the hatch. He's not able to find a kill though, and Bride locks it off.
There he is, that iron hand land.
We'll find Uno. Pings coming in from down below as well as Bride drops. It's going to be a very unfortunate way to lose your Montaigne. It might have been a smoke plant attempt, I'm not quite sure.
Whatever it was, it pulls the shield out, pulls the planter out, and puts you in a minute 10 in a sort of man disadvantage fight here. Shaiko suffers, Virtue makes him suffer even more. What are the 2 remaining BDS players going to be able to pull together here? The backline is still set up. Evac gets Benja, gets the crossfight. The fire Doki gets a connection. Only a sliver away. The mine being activated underneath his feet. A nightmare that lets Doki pass, importantly. He's now onto the left-hand side of the door. They had no idea about it.
To deal with this, as Shaiko goes down by Benja. The plant attempted, though, in the middle of the smoke. There's no one to reply to it, and that means it will go down. The glass is there to provide the cover, and 45 seconds now counting down in favor of BDS. Solotov will find another great kill as well. A retake over the top 4 is going to be attempted by Benja, I believe, as they do still have the 1 player in the main stairs to worry about. Alamau is taking that fight up close, hoping to chase that one down. Finds the secure as well in the meantime, and Benja now finds himself on top of the mezzanines with nothing really to go for. They have some smoke canisters, but that doesn't block the line of sight. They need to have the challenge onto the players outside.
I mean, look at this. Just a watch for 1 and 2, Evac! Either side, that's some practice inside the shooting range, and a Monty Bully for the final kill. BDS is third onto Shaiko. They don't have any more stims. They're not getting any more health for that trade. Virtue, he's trying to swing around, give himself a little bit more to think about, but Shaiko has that connection, and Alamau, he's eked his way down the stairs, takes the head off of Shaiko. He would have to ace to clutch this round out. They have the vertical. They're watching down on the hatch. They've still got to try and make the kit plant the drop. No, they've handed vertical over. Almost gets the back end of Evac, who slips their way through, gets himself a rotate. He's concerned about the watch from top main, but it's Solotov doubled up on the door. Virtue playing the slight off-piece position. Could be the strike here onto Solotov, but as the drones come out, Evac hits the floor and Virtue hits Solotov in the face. Users, doubles onto Benja and Alamau within a split second. And I thought they were pulling it back. BDS
smokes as well. The execute must be coming in soon. I mean, I think they're going to try and go for like a reverse plant again. It's just that the magnets is stopping it really from happening as Doki strikes as well.
Virtue on the rotate, doesn't get the full connection. Bride swings the pistol, gets a kill, but now with a 2 versus 3.
Drop the diffuser.
1 versus 3. Solotov almost had the first engagement in his favor.
I'm reloading.
Against Doki, but at this point, he has Doki and 2 friends to contend with. Benja, the first, taken off and well executed, but died. The bathroom, he's going to try and force the 1 versus 1 down Zuno, but he has no idea. So he's wasting and waiting against more time. Doki again, the solid.
Seconds left.
Wasting, and oh, he's going to run back and be furious. He's looking for a kill confirm on a player long since not go, but the hop over the balcony, the cat to the Fenrir mine, Doki's turned a corner, and that is play against this game. I don't think he is actually just in time, but there it is. Perfect removal. Shaiko does perfectly remove Doki as well. He's a little bit behind on the kill game, but now that is a Buki drone that, well, has been stopped. Bride gets Benja, but as he goes inside to try and find the next engagement, he's entirely unaware of Users' play. That leaves Alamau and Uno, the 2 IGL voices with everything to do.
There's one thing certain here, that they'll be talking a lot to one another with what they have and what not. You know, gets the first opportunity to land a fight, but misses the opportunity. The shotgun swings around. Element now in a 1v. Element swinging every corner he can. It's just time being wasted now, and Usus leans in.
Oh, well, there's an early catch. Usus gets bent. This is the sort of game that BDS is going to make everybody have to go through. They're in, and Doki does find one with T-Fat getting Virtue, and Usus still holding on to a power position, usually the first.
With 35 seconds left on the clock, it's just that's the issue. There's not a lot of time left. The diffuser's dropped outside. He needs to go for all kills, misses the opportunity for the first one on the shield, but still lands it on the second attempt in a 1v2 now, as he's hopping himself towards games, but he's aware that someone is up above. He's aware that someone is inside a stock as he survives the first engagement down here on the ground floor. Walking through, he needs to get the pantry kill first, swaps over towards the pistol, goes in, doesn't get it, a Capcan will though, and BDS finally... I was going to say Dan Soto with the Nitro Cell. Just looking to follow that up on one another. TP's being tossed out, Benja loses his life on the free fire, Shaiko. These are the kind of things we know from him. He knows about the second, but loses that opportunity. Uno shuts him down on the cover. Nitro Cell comes through, doesn't do any damage, but it's still...
T-Fat gets to rotate round, gets himself tucked down towards Trench, and waits for an approach here on towards what is long telegraphed Uno above the hatch. Virtue outside the west main windows, and in fact, it's a very long rotate. The Silverhouse gone all the way to the opposite end. There goes two! Users, pick and mix.
15 seconds remaining.
Shakes up the rest of this round. Uno all that's left of G2 in this, but not for long. The long rotate comes out, and BDS. What a dismantling of G2.